meeting right now? Can you drop some reactions in the meeting right now? If you're having fun, today is good. You're having fun, you're enjoying yourself, you are you're in your room chilling, or you're in your house chilling, or you're somewhere chilling. Drop some reactions for us. Thank you very much, guys, for always joining our meetings. It's a pleasure having you guys around. Um, Today's meeting is going to be very interesting. I'll try to make it very, very full of information, because the last meeting we got a lot of people complaining that it was too short, that they wanted more and more information and all of that. The truth is that these meetings, nobody is paying us for this meeting. Nobody is paying a dime. We've been sponsored a lot of times. Like, a lot of people have reached out to us that they're going to sponsor us, rather, to deceive the crowd. But I have never been a part of that, and I'll never be a part of that. So, but this is just to tell you guys that these meetings are done based on the passion to educate the larger crowd. And the fact that you are here today, it means that the Lord wants you to be here. I used to tell people that there's definitely time for everything, and there's no way you are. There's nothing you are doing that is not an encounter from God. So if your mind has been pondering around the Russia values, around going to Russia, today I'm going to explain a very important topic, and I would like everybody here to be on board till the end. These meetings are usually why I usually tell people that they should stay on board till the end. Is not because of I'm just even if it's just one person that is here, no problem. I will preach to that one person soul, in terms of telling him what he should expect and what he should not expect. This is how we do it here. This is the job market. This is the opportunities you can get here, and all of that. But the reason I say you guys should stay till the end is because I believe that there is a part of the meeting that, when you put your mind and you are there till the end, you would not miss it, and you wouldn't want to be told about it later. You may never even know about it anymore, okay? Because recently, some of our students that came in, one of them said something. I'm going to post it on YouTube, so you guys should be on the lookout. He said the clarity sessions that's on here, which is our agency, has been giving the people, really strengthened him a lot, because there's some hidden information that you may not really know about. Maybe you watch it on recording later or something like that. It may not really just click like the way you are when you are here now listening to me directly. So it will be a pleasure to have you guys till the end. And one thing is that when it comes to deciding a country or going to a country, you don't just go there blindly. Oh, I checked Femike's YouTube, or I checked Femike's Instagram. He's living well. I like his lifestyle. Or I watched the testimonials from the students. I did this, I did that. Without firstly, sitting down to understand why this place actually is for you. The truth is, Russia is not for everybody. In fact, Nigeria is not for everybody. Somebody like me now, I can tell you strictly that Nigeria is not for me. That is why I'm not in Nigeria. And the reason why I say Nigeria is not for me is because all of the opportunities I'm enjoying now, I have tried my best in Nigeria to enjoy those equal opportunities, but I was never given such opportunities fairly. I had to be either connected to somebody or know somebody to be able to get to wherever I want to get. So to cut the whole thing short, I just want to tell you guys that being here um, is for the greater good, and you would be able to find out exactly, okay, this is Russia, this is me. How does my goal tally with this country, And hearing it from somebody that actually has the experience, that somebody that lives there, somebody that actually sits down, not everybody will take their time to sit down. I know no agency that actually sits down like this to educate their students or their clients. What they will just do is that, when you are ready to pay your money, they will just collect the money and go and do whatever they want to do. At the end of the day, when you get there, things are different. Now you are now like, I wasn't informed about this, or I was informed about this. It's very difficult, and they leave you to be doing your research. All right, but we provide these programs for you guys for free. And I used to say something that you guys are here. I'll say it again, not by luck or by chance. You guys are here because of a greater good, because you want to change something about yourself. It can be your environment, it can be your manner of whatever, it can be the opportunities you are getting, it can be your job, it can be your educational background. You just want to change something. You too, you want to travel and go and explore the opportunities. You also want to see what is this travel about. Okay, so today we're going to talk about something very important, and the name of our topic is going to be called the truth about studying in Russia in 2026. So this topic was supposed to be called The Truth About Studying in Russia, but I felt like it makes no sense to just give you guys this truth, only the truth about studying in Russia without attaching a specific time frame. All right. And when we're talking about time frame, there was a clarity session that we had in 2023. We had another one in 2024. We had another one in 2025, giving out and dishing out different values and all of that. So I want you guys to pay attention to the fact that this is a 2026 topic, and I'm going to try all my best to make sure that I tailor it to the recent one. So as you are here now, you are actually in a recent meeting. You are not in an outdated meeting. You are in a meeting that is prone or that is targeted to touching the part that the current part of things, okay? The 2026 part of things, all right? So one thing I want you guys to know is that before we go into this meeting, I want you guys to ask yourself a very vital question, okay? Before we go into the meeting, I would like you guys to ask yourselves a very vital question. So guys, are you ready? If you guys are ready, can you drop some reactions, please? Show me that you are engaged. If you are here, don't sleep. You have to be engaged. You are here for a reason, right? So drop the reactions. Let us see your engagement. Let us see that, yeah, we are talking to active people and not just people that are just, haters and trying to just come to our platforms to steal our information and go and give to their clients. All right. So thank you very much. I'm planning that anybody that is not dropping reaction, very soon I'll start removing them. It shows that you're not gingering. You're not paying me for this. I'm telling you guys this thing again. Nobody here is paying me for this. You are in this for free. So give us your best, so that we are sure that, yes, this person is actually not just here to take our information for granted. Thank you very much. I see everybody. So the question is this. Ask yourself this question right now. Please don't cheat. Don't check your phone. Don't check your laptop. Don't check Google. Don't spy. Don't do anything, okay? Just answer this question as honestly as possible, all right? And when you answer that question, you know what you guys are going to do for me, yeah? You guys are going to do a very big thing for me. Your assignment now is that when you answer that question, if you can grab a paper or you can grab your phone, just write it down there, okay? Now you're going to send that to our assistant head of operation, which is part of our team. You're going to send that to our assistant head of operation, that answer. So immediately I give you guys the question, write down your answer. Don't cheat, don't Google, it's for your own good. Don't check, don't ask anybody. Okay, just write the answer down as cleanly as possible. It can be short, it can be long, it can be average. Write it down and send it to our assistant head of operations, and she will send everything to my desk. I'll review it, put your name there, let me see the reasons, and somebody might just be lucky. All right, so the question is this: why Russia? Let me ask the question again, and I'm going to give you guys time to write down your stuff. You can write maybe a reason. It can be 2 reasons, it can be 3 reasons, it can be 5 reasons. The question is simply the same: why Russia? So let me give you guys time to write that down. If you guys are done writing, anybody that is done writing can drop a reaction. So I think we have 28 people in the call, minus me, that's 27. So if you are done writing your why Russia, drop a reaction. It's a very important question. It's a question that reflects if this is even for you in the first place. It might seem like a joke. It might seem like, oh, am I in a job interview? Am I in a time bomb? Is this guy joking with me? Why does he think that I'm not serious? No, it's not about seriousness or not. It is a question that I want you to ask yourself right now, that why Russia? What is my reason for this Russia self in the first place? Why am I in these Zoom meetings? Why am I attending these classes? Why did I see this guy on, this agency on Facebook or on YouTube or on Instagram? Why did I write to them? Why Russia? So are you guys done writing? If you're done writing, drop a reaction. I've seen only 5 people's reaction. This is not nice. If you're done writing, drop a reaction. It's very important. We are recording this video, so I would be able to calculate when I see your messages later. I will look at the video and see those people that are actually saying the truth, that they were done. All right, so I want you to do something. If you already have a number of our head of operation, assistant head of operation. That's Bukola's number. I would like you to forward that message to her right now. She's going to send everything to me. I'm going to check everything out. Just put your name. Make sure you put your name. There's a reason why I want to see the name, so that I'll be able to see. You will understand why I asked for this question and the answers, why I asked for it right now. So for those of you that don't have our assistant head of operations number, after this meeting, I'm going to drop it so that you can reach out to the team and it will get directly to my desk. I'm very busy most of the time, but for that question, I want to see the answer. All right, let's go back to the meeting of the day. So, see, guys, if it took you too much time to be thinking about it, see, guys, let me tell you something. This meeting is going to be a very, I said I titled it the truth. I did not say the facts about studying in Russia. I said the truth. Like, it's going to be a very honest meeting. So if you are not prepared for honesty, if you don't want to see this meeting like a family meeting, or you are seeing it as one business meeting, there's one guy supposed to come with a suit and a tie, you can leave, okay? But this is a family art meeting where I'm going to be telling you guys, this is my experience. So you can now choose ta, 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 and ta. So that at the end of the day, you are not going to make some certain mistakes. You are not going to be thinking in some certain way that can actually hurt you, all right? So why Russia? If you're actually thinking, Omo, why Russia? And because of my brother, my brother just this guy, something, I just make I try you. And because of, if it still takes you so much time to think about it, maybe you are just not in the right path. In 2019, when I started out my journey to travel to Russia, if you woke me up, like, bro, why do you want to choose this Russia? I have answers for you. All right. So, and it is not bad to not have those answers. I'm not saying you are unserious. I'm not saying that you are not responsible. It's just that you need to have these answers because of the fact that it will help you to do or to shaping your path and to make your decisions quicker. It will help you to do what? When you get here, it will help you. This question actually differentiates a $1,000 millionaire or a $1,000 businessman, and a millionaire businessman. Why this? Why am I doing this? Because that is what is going to push you. That is what is going to make you not give up when other people are giving up. That is what is going to make you align yourself to that country. Okay? So thank you guys for that brief assignment. Sorry, I didn't mean to walk you guys off. I know most of you are coming back from church. Most of you are coming back from your girlfriend's house or your boyfriend's house. Most of you are coming back from business meetings or from business meetings. But at the end of the day, these meetings, we have to talk about the truth. So why Russia? It's very important. And the thing is that it is actually something that you need to understand by yourself. Nobody can define that thing for you. Nobody can tell you, see, if we should open your heart, and we should check deep down in your heart, why is it that you are choosing this place? You understand what I'm saying? For some people, Russia is just an alternative to the countries they've tried. Oh, Femike, I've tried America before. These are how our clients talk. We've tried America before, we've tried Japan before, we've tried Australia before, we've tried this before, we've tried that before, but they are not working for us. So, therefore, we want to work with you so that you can help us out with this route. For many people, it works out for them. At the end of the day, they are able to travel to that country, which is Russia. They're able to come to Russia and all of that. But for some people, at the end of the day, it may not still work out for them. And now, because they don't have a definition, then it becomes a backlash for them. Then they are able to what? They are still able to run their mouths like, it didn't go, they just talk. All right. So this question is a very important question, and I want you to ask yourself that question right now again as we are talking on this call, because you still have time to change your answers if you want to change it. Why do I want this country safe? Why am I going to this place? Because there's nobody. They didn't tie anybody's placenta to any of these places. They did not tie your placenta to here or here or here. All right. It is just a matter of your choices. What is the exact thing you are looking for? In that answer, if I look at your answer and I see that Russia is not offering, or even in this meeting, I've already explained that Russia is not offering any of the things you are looking for. Okay, maybe I did not just talk about it, or I did not touch the facts that you are talking about. That is a different case. But if I mention some of the things that you are looking for, why Russia, I mention it in this call, and I actually say that it is not available, or it is available, or you should not even try this, you should not try that, then you should know that, bro, why am I even trying this in the first place? All right? And if you know that the things you wrote down align with what this guy is talking about, then of course, I would like you to know that this is your path. Congratulations, I will be expecting you in the future. All right, so the first thing I'm going to talk about, the number one truth about studying in Russia in 2026. The number one truth about, if you want to grab your pen, you can grab your pen and write, okay? The number one truth is that Russia is still a very affordable destination. Let me say it again. Russia is still a very affordable destination. Maybe you guys don't understand something, but wait, guys, sorry. There's something I need to really check out now. I just saw somebody's name that I forgot that we're supposed to talk. So sorry, guys. Okay. Okay. I'll just schedule the call for after this meeting. So there's something I want you guys to understand. Affordability. Affordability. What is affordability? So as compared to the US, to the UK, to Canada, Australia, and even other parts of Europe, Russia is still a very much affordable option. See, don't let us deceive ourselves. It's the truth. Some of you are aiming for countries that you cannot afford in the start for yourself. Let me go to Germany. I will blend in. Let me go to Norway. I will do this. Let me give you guys a personal experience. Yeah, I have a client, or we worked with a client. Let me not say I, because I now I'm what the team works with you, not just Femike. All right. So I'm not going to take the glory for what the team is doing. So this guy, literally, yeah, he applied to Germany. He said the agents or the people that were working with him or the school, I don't know how he talked about it, but it was like, see, guy, they told me that this thing is free of charge. Like school fees, they don't pay in Germany. If we go online now, if you go online now, you go and check it out, you're going to see that Germany is one of the countries where you don't pay school fees. But guys, let's be very honest with ourselves. Is that true? Yes. But is that an affordable option in the end, or at the end of the race? You have to think about it again. So for the Germany, he now told us, he said, when he got there, number one, accommodation was already too, it was even choking him. He spoke about some other hidden charges, expenses, medical tests, medical insurance, living cost of living. He said at the end of the day, that free that they just put there is just a way to attract you to their country. Let me tell you something, guys. Many people used to think, oh, why does an okay, this is a lot of you guys here are Nigerian people. So you'll be like, why Oyinbo man won't make I come in country now? Why Oyinbo man will they tell me say make I come study for in country for free? Why Oyinbo man they give me scholarship? There are two things though. Number one, don't think anything is free in this life. Nothing is really free. Number one, they are using it for a bilateral agreement with your country. It can be because of they are building a relationship with your country. That is what Russia is doing. Russia will give you scholarship. Russia will give you access scholarships. Many of the students that are here are even studying, they are studying under scholarship programs after their preparatory department. But that preparatory, that scholarship they are giving is just an agreement with your country. They have an agreement with your country that is going to help them. Because if anything should happen one day and your country needs help or their country needs help, the country will say, okay, because of this, let us give them this. Let us do them this. So the government are handling this. It's just like a bilateral agreement. They call it BEA, bilateral educational agreement. Now, the second thing is they need you. Don't look back, Mr. Chinedu. I'm talking about you. I'm talking about Mr. Christian. I'm talking about Mr. Daniel. I'm talking about the Prince. I'm talking about Frederick. They need you. Let's not even lie. And I'm going to explain. Waiting be say they need me for abroad. Waiting I do there. They need you in the way you are also needed in your country, but your country decides to throw you away. The way there's no activity in your country, the way you are okay in your country where you are now, are you useless? You might be teaching, maybe you are an English teacher, or you are a CRK teacher, or maybe you have a 9 to 5. You are actively contributing to your country's ecosystem. But the only problem that you have here is what? Your country is not rewarding you enough for your contribution. Oh my God. I think one day I should come to Nigeria for it. I'm actually going to plan. I'm coming in like, I think 2035 to come and, to come and enlighten the youth. I need to sit the youth down and explain. Your ecosystem is designed to do what? To eat you. See, there are two types of eating. I told you guys this meeting is about the truth. So don't judge me that this guy is too open. This guy is just telling us things that these things I'm talking about, they're not on the internet. You will not see anybody that is telling you there's bilateral agreement, there's kinikon. These are things that are true. I've studied these things. This is 6 years of my experience in this country. 7 years even. If I have to calculate my preparatory language days. I don't know if you guys are getting my point. So they need you because they also have a job market, they have a system, and they want what? They want people that are going to serve in that system. Let's take Russia, for example, now. Russia has a rising, if you go to Russia's population map, or their population graph, rather, Russia has a rising population. Russia's population is almost about, I think, 100 million plus now. Who is tendering for this 100 million plus? They need people. They need active people. They need people that can fit in what? Either their job market, either in their educational status, because of course they need people that they can teach, or that they can teach you something to flex you to the other part of the world. It's not only Russia. That is what an active country does. So your country is not rewarding you based on the activities that you are providing. Do you even know that? Even if you think you don't have skills, maybe, for example, you are just there breathing and whatever it is, your country is not rewarding you enough for that breathing that you are breathing. Because the fact that you are even breathing, you are contributing to something in that country because you are contributing CO2 to the plants. Anyways, I'm joking, guys, but I hope you guys are getting what I'm saying. So your country actually determines a lot, and that is why you need an active country. And that is why I'm saying, see, Russia is still a very affordable destination. Don't force yourself. Don't carry yourself to bait. They call something bait. If you go online, you're going to see something, they call it active bait. They don't actually term it that, but we that we're actually working in this agency games, we know what an active bait is. They will tell you don't pay school fees, don't do this, don't do that, don't do this one, don't this thing. And at the end of the day, you are not able to, of course, know that it is a scam. I recently saw, I'm sorry, I'm not going to mention names, but if you guys are in the travel space and you have been following, you will know somebody I'm going to talk about now. You will know how he used to make his videos. So what he does in his videos is that on Instagram, he will put it on a letterhead. He will say, here are 5 countries that you can travel to for free right now. If you are broke as hell, you can travel to this country. Don't let anybody deceive you. If you are broke as hell, you can travel to this country. You will suffer. Even if you are broke as hell, you cannot travel to Nigeria right now, as I'm telling you. So make it make sense. Are you guys grabbing what I'm telling you? So affordability matters. That, see, I can plan myself for this available amount of time. I can survive here because what the school fees is not something that will choke my neck. You guys don't know the meaning of pressure. Okay, let me explain pressure to you. Pressure is a student, a Nigerian student, right now, as we speak, that is in Canada studying medicine or whatever it is, I don't know, or even whatever it is. I think they say Nigerians cannot study medicine in Canada now. But let's even imagine he's studying the medicine. Medicine in Canada is about 35,000 Canadian dollars. I don't even know how much that is in, but more than 40 million naira for 1 year. In Russia, school fees is not, for medical school, $3,000, $2,500. Maximum that you will see if it comes to average regions, $5,000. Somebody is telling you come and do $35,000. When you now go there, you are going with what? With borrowing money, selling cars, selling everything. So you see, applying that, a lot of people are applying that same mentality to the fact that, oh, coming to Russia is this, is that. I'm also going to be like, I used to tell them, see, affordability is still a thing in the game. If we have to compare these countries, look for what you can afford. I live here, I've been living here for 6-7 years, guys. I can tell you Russia is the best country ever. I'm telling you facts. Actually, I'm going to be graduating very soon, and I'm going to actually explore, because I've explored before. And what I explored, maybe because I explored last year, that's why I'm still talking like this. Maybe if I explore again, maybe I will change my mind. But there's nothing different. Nobody's birthright is tied to America. Nobody's lungs or nobody's glory is tied to a specific country. You make the country that you are work for you. But as you are making this country work for you, make sure that the country is also doing what? The country is also something that you can actually what? Preserve yourself so that it can work for you. Okay, imagine somebody that actually you are normally you hate being in the heat. You don't like heat. You don't know how to, you can't even think when you are in the heat. In the sun, you cannot think. You are now in the sun trying to make decisions. You see that you are deceiving yourself. So you have to at least wait for the weather to do what, to calm down a bit. It's like a vampire. They cannot go anywhere in the sun. It's the same thing. You have to make sure that that country that you think is going to work for you is also able to do what? Is also able to tally with what you are looking for, which is number one, affordability. In Russia, you can get tuition programs from $1,000 to $5,000. In other countries, that's not even up to the money of one semester. Whenever I'm talking, I talk with passion because I am living here. I am in Russia. Go to my Instagram, go to my agencies, go to my students, go and ask them. I am here and I've been actively here for years. And I'm not going to beg anybody to come, of course, but I'm just going to tell you that this is the rules. This is what is working. This is what is not working. So decide. That is why I asked you that question in the beginning. Why Russia? Are you looking for something that is affordable? Are you looking for something that is not going to break the bank? Are you looking for something that, I'm not talking about being broke, dead broke. I've never come to this. Nobody will ever tell me that I've come to our live sessions before to come and tell anybody that if they don't have 5 naira in their account, they can travel. Never. That's not the truth. What about flights? What about your tuition? But what matters is that you find a country that can suit your affordability level. Something you can afford before you gather up. You gather up. In Moscow, you see many big boys there, many Nigerian big boys. They are driving Benz, they are driving Bentley, they are driving Lamborghini Urus, they are driving, I don't know if you guys know this song, Kosereni Moscow. They are living large, they are buying houses, they are selling, they are buying big houses, they are selling big things in warehouses. They have multiple connections. They are doing really well in that same Moscow that we are, in the same Russia. And they are Nigerians, they are Africans. How are they able to achieve this status? See, I don't even know where to start from. But if I should I've done interviews before, but if I should do it again for you guys to just see. So many people they will tell you, if I ask you, them like, are you going to, after your studies, do you want to travel to America or you want to travel to Canada or anything? They'll say, hey, Canada care. In Russia, when I did Russia, what do you mean? I'm enjoying myself here. I'm doing well. Though. So, guys, apart from tuition, you have to also know that Russia is also very affordable based on the cost of living, okay? What is cost of living? Cost of living is a specific amount or a specific, this is how I define a specific amount of money that you need to, to survive in a country or in a space of time at a specific period, all right? So, cost of living is very important. You have to understand that how much can make me survive here. Some of you are seeing $300, $500, $7,000 online. You are happy. You are saying, maybe I will work for it there. Okay, now let's take a worst case scenario. What if you actually come and maybe you are so worked up with school? School is trying to register you. What are they calling the name? You are missing on classes. Your academic sessions are not actually moving. They're not improving. So they want you to improve this quickly. And now those times you cannot get a job. Maybe that's a space of 2 to 3 months. How do you survive? Or you think this thing don't happen? They happen in Canada. Or you think it is the day you enter into Canada, you get a job. They play. You think it's the day you get into Australia, you get a job. If it was like that, everybody would have traveled away from Nigeria now. At least there's a job waiting for them. I don't know if you guys are getting what I'm saying. So you have to come with realistic understanding of what the cost is like. So that even if anything is up, you know that you can protect yourself. You have money that is enough for you to do what? To prove a point. Hello guys, can you guys hear me? If you guys can hear me, please can you drop some reactions, please? If you guys can hear me, can you drop some reactions, please? Actually, our Wi-Fi, I subscribed for my Wi-Fi before I started this meeting. Before I started the meeting, I don't know what happened. I checked the Wi-Fi. They said our balance is low. I subscribed again, and it is not still connecting. So I'm using my phone to actually connect my iPad now to talk to you guys. So I'm sharing hotspots. So that's why I'm so interested in you guys dropping reactions. So if there's anybody that is tired of dropping reactions, you will still drop more. Okay, I'm sorry. All right. Sorry for your time, but we need it. We need the reactions. All right. So next I'm going to talk about is that okay. So okay, another thing is accommodation, right? So affordability in the accommodation. Russia is also very affordable based on the cost of living, right? I've talked about that. And also I've talked about accommodation here is also very affordable. And you know when you are relocating, guys, food, very important. Shelter, very important. They are very, 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 very important things that you have to look for. Health insurance of a country. How is the health standard? How is the healthcare facilities? Very important. Very, very important. I've never actually been really sick in Russia. I'm not going to lie to you guys that I've been so sick that I had to go to the hospital before. I've never had a sickness that took me to the hospital before, but sometimes some people come and when they have some issues, maybe they came with those issues from Nigeria, they go to the hospital here. And if you have a medical insurance, depending on how the things are in that hospital and your contract with the medical insurance team, there are medical insurance that can go for 2,500, 10,000, even up to 10,000 rubles. As I am, I have a medical insurance of 10,000 rubles, and that 10,000 rubles covers everything for me. If I have anything, I can go to the hospital and go and get free medication because I'm paying it for the whole year. All right. So I don't usually go to the hospital anyways because I don't have anything. Imagine me that came from a whole a whole bush in Nigeria. You're not telling me that I should come to Russia to come and be getting sick. Oh, even Russians are like, bro, this guy, you know, he's sick. Why I go sick? And God will never make us sick. All right. So that is something you also have to look at. Maybe you are somebody that is prone to sickness. You know, there's some people, that's their genes. They're just prone to easy sickness. It's not you are different from us or you are a strange human being. No, you are just prone to sickness faster than other people. You just get sick. And there was one thing I actually noticed. I noticed that in Nigeria, I used to get really, really sick. I used to get really, really sick, like so sick that then my family they will come, they will be like, ah, bro, they'll start praying for me. They'll take me to Orioke. They'll be praying. So it was that bad. It used to be that I'll be vomiting. Sometimes there was even a time I was vomiting because I ate suya. It was poison. Started vomiting blood, all those things. It gets that bad. But when I've gotten to Russia, I've not had any different difficulties. That's the truth. I've not had any. So my money is going to my feeding, my whatever it is. Maybe because the environment here is not dirty. It's not dirty, and the environment here is actually very comfortable. It's clean, always clean. Russia is always clean. So I think it was actually with the dirtiness and the cleanliness because I actually react to dirt a lot. All right. So for me, as per affordability, I will give Russia a solid 8.5 or 9 over 10. Why won't I give Russia the whole 10 over 10? That's because of the fact that what applies to me may not apply to you. So I don't want to give it a 10 to over 10 perfect rating for you. And at the end of the day, you know, you come and maybe that does not necessarily apply to you. Okay. But me that I'm coming from the bushes, from the slums in Nigeria, and I'm able to still, I'm not even from an average family. That's the truth. I'm not even from an average family. That's the truth. There was a time okay, everybody has story. Even DJ Copy wants to be forming that she has story. But there was a time back in the days where we use firewood to cook. Okay. I know you want to say you use stone to cook. You join two stone together and cook. Okay, Miki, your own story is not even hard. It's not even sad. We used to join two stone together and cook like this. We'll see what Allah. If it is poor competition we want to be doing, let us do it. But at the end of the day, let us also do rich competition. Poor competition is not only good when we are just doing poor. Let's also do the rich competition that see now today I am this, I'm this. At least have a story to tell. Okay. So, and the reason I'm giving it that 9 over 10 is because I know exactly what I'm saying because I'm living here. And this is just my own experience. All right. So everything I'm saying on my meetings are usually based on my own experience. I've worked with a lot of clients. We work with thousands of clients, not from just Nigeria, from Ghana, from India, from Bangladesh, from Myanmar. We were the ones that brought the first Myanmar guy. Our agency brought the first Myanmar. I don't even know if you know that country. All the way from Myanmar, we brought him to Russia to study medicine. So we've done a lot. We have if you want to see us, go online, go and text On Air Travels. You see the details, but no bad news, no bad information. So, and God will continue to keep it that way because we always try for our clients. Always, that is what our goal is. We always try for our clients. Things may get somehow, Russia may be saying, this one, that one, but we always try for our clients. All right. So if you guys are following me, before I go to the next one, can you drop some reactions? Please drop some reactions. I think the reactions are coming in. W's in the chat. I think this is our own W's or W's in the chat. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much, guys. So the second thing I want to talk about is that guys, this is a very vital information I want to give to you guys. And this is going to be posted online on my YouTube. And I want you to watch this after this meeting. I still want you to watch this particular thing I want to talk about, this second part. Watch it, rewatch it, understand it, digest it, and send it to people that are actively also preparing like you to travel to Russia. Now, look, this thing that I want to talk about, it has caused me personally, my agency, it has caused us so much problems. And I'm very, very open to say this because I don't want to sound like we are not also making mistakes, okay? And I'm going to tell you the mistake, and I'm going to tell you how we were able to fix that mistake. See, the truth is that we used to tell people that you can come here, you get a job. Guys, listen to me. Don't rush. This is not the time to be leaving. It's very important. We used to tell people back then, you get a job, you can do this. And that is true. That is true. Because of the fact that my experience, I've worked with a lot of places. In fact, everybody that is here, okay, you are asking questions like, oh, somebody's telling you you cannot get a job. There was a lady that was telling me that in online. Hey, I cannot get a job. They say I cannot get a job. I'm like, bro, that guy that is telling you that he cannot get a job, why is he not coming back to Nigeria? He's in Nigeria. How is he paying his school fees? How is he paying his accommodation? How is he paying this? How is he paying that? How is he paying all of this? People will just open their mouth and tell you stuff. When we set a three-way call with this guy was like, no be like that now. And just be say like this. He didn't have anything tangible to say. But the truth of the matter is that, guys, listen to me and listen carefully. You won't get a job by just sitting and waiting for it to find you. This is a normal. I know that all of you will be like, so this is what Femike wants to say, Seth. Get out, bro. Make I not catch you. Pray that you should catch me. Because if you catch me, then you are in Russia now. Of course, if you want to catch me, if you want to see me, you can't catch me anyways, but if you want to at least see me, to touch me, you will be in Russia with me so that we can talk. All right. That's a joke. I used to joke a lot anyways, guys. So the thing is that you won't get a job by just sitting and waiting for it to find you in Russia. I want to restructure the mentality of the people. And that is why, this is why. So, see, guys, there's no way Nigerians go that you will not know them. There's no way the Nigerian man will be that you will not see that this Nigerian man is in this territory. They cause us a lot of problems. People now got to Russia, sat in their rooms, sat in their dormitories, and they were texting our agency, texting our customer support, texting Tayo, texting Bukola, texting Emmanuel, texting Rotimi, texting AY, texting Ezekiel, texting J. Some of you here even know J because you are in your visa process already. I see some of you here. Texting him. I hope this is their I hope as I'm coming to Russia, you have prepared a job for me. As per waiting, sir, Your Royal Highness, did we write that we are an employment company or we are helping you to facilitate your admission process? Like, the entitlement was too much in 2025. It was too much. Nigerians, especially, it was just Nigerians. I had a guy from Ghana, he's in Saratov, his name is Faisal. I used to mention this guy everywhere. It's so painful that I'm not able to make an interview with him, but anytime I'm in Saratov, I'll make an interview with that guy. He's a Ghanaian. Very cool-headed guy. This guy already got, like, when he got to Russia, he already, like, got most of this information. When he got here, he didn't even, he was like, bro. And now he's working, he's doing his work, he's doing his normal thing. Nothing special. I have a girl in Vladivostok, Mary. This girl, she also the same thing. She didn't sit down at home and say, hey, hello, Femike, sir. Big bro. When they want to ask for those things, this is how they start. Big bro. Yes, sir. Oh, yeah. Ah, Femike, God will bless you. I see what you and your team are doing. May the Lord continue to strengthen you and arise you from the position of David to Goliath and carry you on a wheelbarrow to heavenly race so that you'll be able to make sure that they will praise you. They will not start. I hope you know that you said that we will get a job. So please tell me where I will go now, right now. Thank you. Call dropped. Very, very smelly mentality. I'm not saying that you will not get a job. I'm not saying that you are not accustomed to finding a job that would help you. Another thing I'm going to talk about is also another mentality. I'll speak about that very soon. So make sure you are here. So the truth is that there are a lot of opportunities. There are a lot of opportunities here in Russia. There's no doubt. Nobody's going to see anybody that wants to tell you that there are no opportunities. I'll tell you, either the person is actually in the wrong city or the person is in the wrong clique and gang. Because are you telling me that a Nigerian man that has been here for 4 years is not working? What do you mean? Kilo day, like one of my Ghanaian students. He will say kilo day. Like, how? How is he now surviving? Okay, some people will say maybe he's doing online whatever it is. Online whatever it is. That means Femike also should be doing online whatever it is then. I've been here for how many years? How many of you have seen me online doing, my name is Elizabeth Joyce? Consistently doing content, consistently working. I always show my part of my work. I always show everything. I'm working. I just feel like lazy man mentality is here. Poor mentality. The mentality that is making so many people not still make it in their own country at all. And that job should come and find me in my room. I will just wait and somebody will reach out to me. I will check my email and somebody has written to me. Who did you send email to that is going to reach out to you? So I used to tell people that what? You will never tap into these opportunities that is in Russia if you are what? Lazy, entitled, and you have victim mentality. The job market in Russia is bigger than the one in Nigeria, of course, than the one in Africa, the whole of Africa. The job market is huge. There are opportunities. Even if your city is not favoring, maybe you are not enjoying the amount of money that you are getting there, you are not enjoying it, it's not big. You can go to another city, go and explore. That's one good thing about Russia. You are not grounded to one place. You know that when you are coming from your father's land, the mentality that you have is the also mentality. But at the end of the day, what also is what is many people say I have also mentality now, but they don't even know what also mentality is. It's also mentality sitting down in your room. The opportunities are there. Go get them. Not the other way around. The opportunities are there and they are coming to get you. No. And I noticed that last year, the reason we had those backlash was because of the way I structured it. And I did not structure it in a bad way. I just talked about my own experiences because there were so many opportunities that fell on my palm without me actually even actively looking for them. So I spoke about it, but I should have, that's why I said we learn as we grow. I should have made sure that, see, you will see opportunities. Some opportunities it will fall on your palm. Depending on where you are, depending on your network, depending on how God wants to favor you. But the truth is that you can get a job. You are not going to, but everybody that wants to get a job, you don't need luck. You need to do what? Actively find a job. Go out there and go and get the opportunity that is waiting for you. Don't limit yourself. So, is the job market in Russia better than the one in Africa? Of course, yes. Bigger, better, more opportunities, more skill sets, developed countries. When you're talking about a developed country, you are expecting a country that a developed country is not only developed, it is also developed because of the fact that at the end of the day, the end product of a developed country is that they need more people now to do what? To actively play a role in the development, that's where they need workers. They need people that work in the warehouse. They need people that will do sewing. They need people that will be working as English teachers. Russia now is developing their English potentials so that they can be able to do what? Seek global opportunities. So that Russia can be able to do what? Become number one, world power. So a lot of people are asking for this English teacher opportunity. That is one of the, in fact, I can call it a gold mine if you know how to structure it right. I know people here that are teaching English and they are not stressing. That's what they are using to survive. Does it mean that everybody that is teaching English here will survive that way? It's not true. Let us be honest with ourselves. And that's one of the things that I didn't talk about last year. I didn't talk about the fact that not everybody may be destined for one thing that another person is doing. Look, Mr. Adebayo Israel might be an English teacher and he's doing very well. Why? Because he can teach. Do you know that this thing that I'm doing right now, some of you here can do it better than me. Some of you can communicate more with the audience. And if you should get into this thing that I'm doing right now, you will do better than me because of your communication skills. Does it mean Femike is a failure? No. It just means that somebody else is of better communication skills or better arrangement of his communication way. Me now, how I used to talk with my clients or how I talk with our own families, I talk with you guys like brothers. I talk with you guys like friends. I talk with you guys like, I'm not a very friendly person. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Many of you that already know me, most of the people that come here, they even know. When they come to my house to play PlayStation, whatever, whatever it is, if they can come, because I'm not always around. Some of them will come sometimes. You play. You are on your own. Sorry, guys, to say this, but even here, the last meeting that we had, if you guys are familiar, you see that Mr. Dean came from all the way from Nigeria. That's my student. Came all the way from Nigeria. He came with our own travel team. When he came here, if you guys noticed firstly, when we started the meeting, he was sitting very close to me. At the point, he's a very good guy. He's a very nice guy. But at the point, I was even already getting uncomfortable a bit. I was like, bro, I was just feeling like I'm even making him uncomfortable. I said, bro, go and eat. I had to buy him. I ordered food for him. He ate. He drank Coca-Cola. Even, you saw it on the meeting. If you have not seen it, go and watch our last meeting. You see all of that. He came all the way from Nigeria like that day. So everybody have different skills. I don't have the friendly skills like that, but it doesn't mean I'm a bad person. He still actively reaches out to me. I still even invited him. I said, I'm going to invite him tomorrow. We're going to have fun. We're going to eat. We're going to do whatever it is. But I just don't really carry, oh yeah, come, let's go and do this. No, I'm not that kind of guy. That's just it. So what am I saying here is that everybody have different skills that they are good at. Your guy may know how to teach English and is making millions from it. Why your own is that you are actually good at cleaning. But now, you are not going to get that opportunity because you are what? You are envying your guy. Number two, you have mentality of victim mentality. Why is Russia not paying me this? Forgetting that you might be on an English call, but your client does not like you. Okay, let me tell you guys a very, 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 very sad story. There's a girl. She came to our city. There are a lot of stories to tell because of the fact that we have a lot of clients. She actually reached out to me. She was actually a very nice girl. But she reached out to me. She said, Femike, she's not asking me to go over my way, but she wants to just ask, what is the job market like here? And I told her, you know what, you can try this, you can try that. She tried everything that she could possibly get. She tried washing clothes. She tried doing a warehouse job. She tried going to KFC. She said she was not feeling it. She doesn't really she said they are paying her, but she's not really feeling it. Number one, she's at least even looking for those jobs. Okay, and I said, no problem. So she gave up. She was like, she's not really feeling all those jobs. She's just doing them for survival. She's not really, what do we do jobs for? Who is feeling, who they feel job? Now, me, they feel job. I like to they work. She said she doesn't really like to wash plates. She doesn't really like to package burgers. You know you're coming from where in Nigeria? You don't have family again that you want to feed. Abi, you don't have, even if you're not feeding your family, let's even forget about family. Let's forget about them. When the money comes, you give. But at least you have school fees. You have whatever it is. You have your accommodation to pay for. You have responsibilities. You have yourself. You have money to save. Okay, so I have a lot of connections here in Russia. The one woman called me. I was working with her before. I was teaching English there. So she called me. She said, when am I going to come again to teach them? Because they used to have businessmen that will come. These businessmen, they're actually from all around the world. They used to come for these retreats. So, but from around countries that are non-English speakers, non-English speaking countries. So they will come. Sometimes it can be 10 people, sometimes it can be 12 people, but it used to be a contract job. I used to get it as a contract job. So I'm not going to disclose how much it is, but it's actually a very good pay. So then the lady asked me, am I going to come for this job? I said, don't worry. I have somebody that I can introduce to this job. She said, oh, why? I said, because I'm busy. I have to travel. I used to travel a lot. So she knows that. And she used to be forced to find alternatives. This time around, mind you guys, I'm not traveling. No. I just wanted to put her on board to see what's up. Then we put her on board on this job. It is one thing to help you to find a job. I'm not an employment agency. I don't do this thing. I don't do that. It's not like you will not get you will get your job if you find your job. You will find what you need that you will find now. Is it me that will come and be telling you, oh yeah, work as a barber when you don't know how to cut? Or is it me that will tell you go and do KFC when you don't like to package burgers? Or is it me that will tell you go and work in the warehouse? Or is it me that will say go and do delivery job when you don't like the code? To cut the long story short, this girl went to the meeting. They didn't like her because she was not, they said she was just talking and talking. They didn't really enjoy it. And it costed the woman a lot of money because these people used to pay 50% upfront. After the class, if they are satisfied, they pay the remaining 50%. Most of them didn't pay. So the woman stopped trusting me. And I lost that woman's contact, that woman's job. To be honest with you guys, till today, that woman stopped calling me for that job because of that one thing. That's why I said it's a sad story. And am I blaming the girl? I don't blame the girl. It's just the fact that she does not know how to teach. So many of you, when you come here, understand that what you have opportunities to tap into, but do what? Follow the ones that go with your skills. And also understand that you would not get that job. I'm going to talk about this in mindset. We're going to have a meeting on Thursday. I'm going to explain that in the mindset part. How you can actually come here with the right mindset, and how this mindset will help you to get jobs faster than your friends that don't have anybody to tell them these things that I'm telling you, okay? So, are people working, paying their school fees, and living comfortably? Yes. Here, they are, of course, living comfortably. People are doing that. We have people that are doing that. Many people are doing these things. That's why they are here. If they are not able to do all of these things, they will be back in their Africa. One thing about Nigerian man, they say, when I know, say, as much as Nigeria, we don't like Nigeria, we don't like Nigeria. Nigeria, at least they offer them at all, na bad pass. So if they're not really into it, they will not feel it. Please, guys, can you drop some reaction before we continue, please? All right. Thank you very much. We're about to finish. We'll finish very soon. In the next couple of minutes, we're going to finish. So maybe we will have a part 2 for this meeting. Maybe on Thursday, I'll continue with the meeting to talk about the remaining ones. All right. So, but does that mean you should come to Russia with the hope of just finding opportunities on your roof or in your wardrobe? Of course not. In Russia, if you have good hustle mentality and you are ready to put in the work and you are not lazy, then for sure you will tap into these opportunities. I have a friend, she graduated medical school, and because of one reason or the other, she couldn't write the accreditation exam. She couldn't write it. So she couldn't. What is an accreditation exam in Russia? If you're a doctor and you want to work in Russia, you have to take the accreditation exams. So she didn't write the accreditation exam. She only wrote the state exam. So she got the medical degree diploma, but she didn't get the accreditation stuff. So, but one thing happened when she was in her 4th year of medical school. Okay? What I'm telling you guys now is that in Russia, if you have a good hustle mentality and you are ready to put in the work and you are not lazy, then for sure you tap into a lot of opportunities. In fact, you will not just be working. Forget about menial jobs. Now you're going to tap into premium opportunities. Because there's a difference between menial jobs and there's a difference between premium opportunities kind of jobs. All right? So, but come with the right mentality. Come with the right mindset. Don't let anybody deceive you. You need to actively work for these jobs. You need to prepare yourself for these jobs. You need to be properly, in the right mentality to get these jobs. Don't just come and think one person is keeping a job for you somewhere. Like there is come here come and collect this job. You have to do what? Go and look for the job. Go and get the jobs. The jobs are there. The opportunities are there. Russia has a bigger job market, of course. But the faster you look, the faster you get it. Okay? So, because last year we were just talking, you get a job. You get a job. So people were thinking it is as if it is me that was providing that job. It is not me. I am not the one. I'm not in charge of jobs. If I was in charge of jobs, you think I'll be providing it for free? I won't provide it for free. I'll give it to my friends. There are some on-air family people. When they come here, they become my friend. I'll give it to you guys for free. But other people, you have to pay for it because these are jobs. These are something that even if it is collect some percentage. All right. So this girl did not write the accreditation exam. And when she did not write the accreditation exam, what does that simply mean? It means that, or it meant that she was not going to be able to work as a doctor immediately after she finished medical school. She was not sad, according to what many of you were going to or already thinking that, such a sad story. She didn't write the accreditation exam. She wasn't sad. She was rather even happy. Now, what happened? In her 3rd year of medical school, she wrote some exams and she passed those exams. So in her 4th year, she was licensed to write an exam that many of her friends did not write. So there's this exam they call. Let me read it the way. Okay, medicine Strinker examine. So this girl is still in Russia. She has a nice apartment and she's doing really okay. So how was she able to achieve this? So apparently when she was in her fourth year, there's this exam you can write. This exam will help you to have a certificate to work as a nurse in Russia. Nursing. I also have this certificate, by the way, guys. In fourth year of your medical school, for those of you that are going to study medicine, I will advise you, ask your school to provide you with the Med-Sestrinki exam. They call it Med-Sestrinki exam. For some people, the reason, okay, many of our friends overlook the exams. Why? Because, of course, they are not here to become nurses. They are here to become doctors. It is very normal. But she wrote the exam, or I also wrote the exam during my time, and she didn't do what? She didn't get so much information because very few people wrote that exam during that time. A lot of people did not write it because they were not aspiring to be nurses now. What are they aspiring for? They wanted to become doctors. So for them, it's just like it's a waste of time. But she stepped out of her roof, gathered the information, and then she applied and wrote the exam, and then she got the certificate. Now, when I asked her why she went through all of that stress to just get it, because then I knew her. She was in fourth year, I was in third year. Okay. And she was the one that even advised me to take that exam. That's why I also have the certificate to her. Shout out to you wherever you are. If you are in this meeting or you are not in this meeting, definitely I know you're not in the meeting because you're working. But shout out to you when you watch the video later. She knows me very well who I'm talking about. So big shout out to you. What I replied was when I asked her that question of, are you not stressed? Is this not stressful enough? Going up and down, all of that. Do you know what she answered me? She said what? She said, Femi, no one knows tomorrow. And today she works, but not as a doctor, but as a nurse, using the certificate she got years ago that no one actually paid attention to. So next year, she's going to write the accreditation exam and she can finally be a doctor. But now imagine that she didn't write the exam. Can you see the logic of what I'm saying now, guys? She didn't feel entitled. She didn't sit in her room waiting like many of these international students right now are doing, Gen Z babies. That's why I like the older generation than these young ones. The older generations, they will come here, you see them. Fast, they're already pushing. They're already getting jobs because they are actively in the job market. They are looking. Some of you guys will see menial jobs when you get here. Some just go and wash plates, go and arrange this person's house, go and do cleaning, go and then arrange burgers for clients to eat, go and teach this one, go and do that one. You'll be saying, I don't like that job. I'm looking for a white collar job. I'm looking for this. I'm looking for that. From your mouth, Ismail. I don't know if there's any Ismail in our call. I'm so sorry, sir. If there's any Ismail here. But from your mouth, you came all the way from Nigeria to do what? Or from Africa to do what? To survive. So, guys, do you see the logic of what I'm saying here, guys? She didn't feel entitled. She didn't sit in her room. She didn't play victim card. She stood up and she went to look into these opportunities. She took real actions. So it's the same here. The opportunities are there, but they won't come and meet you at home. You need to go out there and hustle. That's what they call hustle. We need to, I think, even our clients here that are working, all of them of course, if you come to Russia, you get a job to survive, to at least manage yourself. And now it's depending on your individual skills. It's depending on how fast you're able to network. It's depending on how your skills are, your personal efforts, not on anybody. Nobody's going to fast track anything for you. If you want to pay third-party companies, they are available, but I don't advise these things. You get the job through them, but you have to be paying them money for something that you can do by yourself. And they are not available everywhere. They are available in cities like at least most of the major cities. And some of you may not be necessarily chanced. You may not be lucky. The school that will take your documents, the eligibility, the school that will look at your eligibility and fit you in may not be a major city. So after you are done, you have to start transferring. Cool. But most cities have these people. They are like third parties. But I don't advise it here because what you are supposed to do, what you can do, is what they are going to do for you. So, guys, I want you guys to put all of this thing into writing, okay? Make sure you don't forget my first question to you guys. Why Russia? For those of you that are just joining us, also, I want you to ask yourself, why are you choosing Russia? Why are you in this Zoom meeting? Why are you looking into Russia? Why do you want to come to Russia? Because at the end of the day, these questions are what will give you that perfect guide to making a personal standard decision for yourself, so that at the end of the day you can position these answers that it aligns with your goals, your aspirations, the opportunities you are looking for, what you are actually actively finding, and all of that. And one thing about our clarity sessions is that we will give you beyond what Google would give you, because all these things I just said, now if you are to Google most of them, you will never see them, because this is not, Google is not specifically somebody. Google is group of people just coming to drop ban, but this is somebody's direct journey from experience, 7 years of experience, guys. All right. So now, guys, for those of you that actually want to study in Russia and want to take active steps, we are actually introducing another meeting for you guys, which is, we are going to be calling it, it's going to be a consultation call. All right. So it's going to be a very, very short consultation call. It can be within 10 minutes to 20 minutes. I don't know, 5 to 10 minutes even, to be able to give you, if you want to join us, you want to be a part of us. It's a free call. Okay. So what you do for us is just that you are going to reach out to our assistant head of operation. Her name is Bukola. I will drop her number in the chat right now. Or Bukola, please, if you are here, drop your number in the chat. I don't know if she's here. So if she's not here, I'll drop the number in the chat myself, or I'll call it out for you guys. So if you want us to call you, you want on here our agency, you want somebody, our customer support, somebody from our team to reach out to you to explain, the things you need to do before starting your process for you or to you. It's going to be a free call before you now finally jump on the pre-process eligibility call. So the pre-process eligibility call, that one is a different call. That one is, you are ready to start now, but you just want to ask few questions. You want us to look at your document and find it if it is eligible or not. So this pre-process call is very simple. Number one, the fee that we are going to be charging from that is added to your service charge. I don't know if you guys are getting me. So it is not like we are taking any separate money for it. We know that you want to start, so we want to help you to make your decision. And the reason we introduced the pre-process eligibility call is because some people used to joke with us. They will call you. When they call you, to make decision now is difficult. But when we know that somebody is paying, when you know that you are paying for something, of course, your attitude to that thing becomes different. So that is why we introduced that. So we still have our free call session, because a lot of people clamored for it. They were like, please, Femike, if I show you my DMs, guys, we had so many people, they watched our video on YouTube. That our video that we made has gotten almost 1,000 views. So imagine, we've gotten a lot of people that said they still like the fact that they could reach out on a free call to still make some inquiries. So if you are really serious, you can drop that your number on this WhatsApp. I'm going to drop the WhatsApp. So you drop your number. You are interested in the consultation call. It's a free consultation call. Just tell the person, I'm interested in the free consultation call. The customer support is only able to call 5 people daily, because she also has things she's doing. Only 5 people daily, all right? So join the call. She's going to give you the link to the call. You join the call. She will explain everything that you have to do before you start your process, the documents you need to gather, how you need to present your documents to us to make us, scrutinize it properly, and how you need to go about it. And at the end of the day, what happens? You are able to jump on that pre-process call. That pre-process call is a no-brainer. It is a call where when you jump on that call, your process has started from that day, all right? Because we are able to give you more understanding of what you need to do. And we are even able to tell you if this process is for you or not. So it's dependent on you to do it or not. So it's an eligibility call, okay, for you to understand. So when I say your process have started from that, it does not mean your admission process. It means the process, the pre-process, the process from your documentation, checking it, eligibility, working with you have started. And any money that is being charged is a very small fee, very, very small fee. We are charging it just to see the serious ones. It's not, it's a ridiculous, I don't want to say it here because I don't want to give out any, because tomorrow it can change, but it's a ridiculous fee, very small, just to separate the 200 people that want to start from the 5,000 people that we have on ground, all right? Because somebody that really actively wants to start something would not shy away from paying a small fee that is actually not even a minus fee. It is added to your service charge if you decide to start. If you decide that, oh, I'm done with this process for Femike, I've spoken to Femike, or I've spoken to Bukola, or I've spoken to the person in charge of the call, I like everything, I'm ready to start, I want to go through this, we will give you the breakdown. And when we give you the breakdown, we will already subtract the the money for the call from your breakdown. You see, that is actually a very good thing. Actually, people are like, I should charge this separately, collect this. I'm like, bro, money is not the problem. It's just, this is a commitment just to show that, bro, okay, we are ready. That's it. And trust me, guys, over the past weeks when we introduced this, we've seen a lot of difference. A lot of people have reached out. A lot of people even find it easy that, okay, at least I know that I can pay and be put as a first priority, because immediately you know that money is involved. We already schedule calls with you. We've put you in charge. Somebody will be in charge of you. A customer support will be in charge of you. Whatever it is, you will feel premium. Don't worry. It's not an issue. So this year, a lot of things will change, and it has definitely started changing. All right. So, and after the call, we are going to send you a contract with which you sign the contract. You go through the contract and sign, and then we have an agreement to work together. And the agreement is going to be for a specific period of time, so that also you are protected, we are protected, and you know that yes, you have something to look onto, you have something to hold on to, and you have something that defines the method of work that we are going to be working towards. All right. So I love you guys here. Everybody, I love you guys. If you guys love me too, please can you drop some reactions? I'm not gay or anything, but I just love everybody. And why do I love you guys? Is because you guys always turn up for these meetings, even in your busy schedules, even after church. It's not easy. It's the truth. Even me, as I'm talking, I'm not gonna lie to you. My voice is dry. Like I need to drink water and drink another water after that. So it's not easy, right? But I still love you guys for always pulling up, always coming to come and check. I love people that seek information, because information is the new currency now. You need information. And not just information, active information, all right? And that is why I always try my best to not disappoint you guys, to always do my research before coming. If you guys can see now, I have my phone here. You see, I did my research before coming here. You can see this is everything written. I wrote it in my notes. I actually had about 7 points, but I discussed two. I also used to take time to break down this information now, because last year I rushed a lot of information, okay? So people don't understand. So if you think this guy just likes to talk, no problem. We're not forcing you. You're not paying me a dime to be here, all right? So you can always leave and do all that and find somebody that does not talk too much, all right? At the end of the day, if that person can help you to get to your destination, why not? Congratulations to you. Even if you see me in Russia, shake me and say, Femike, you like to dey talk. Oh. I'm not offended. All right. So if I will talk and it will change somebody's life, I don't mind talking for the rest of my life. That's the truth. So join this free call. I'm going to drop the number now. Let me drop the number for those of you that are interested. It's a free consultation call. We have our customer support. She will be in charge of it, explain most of the things to you before you join the pre-process eligibility call, which that one is most of the times it is with me. For now, it is with me. And that is where I will drill you that, bro, you are ready to start this process, Abi. So I'll tell you about the financial complications. I will tell you about the things you need to be prepared for, what the reality of things, eligibility, check your documents. Can we even apply for you? And all of that. Though we would have done that before we jump on the eligibility call. Don't worry, we would have done that. But still, just together we will scrutinize, together we will talk and explain the old terms of work with you. This year, you will travel in Jesus' name, and you will travel and make it big, that all your families will be like, ha, this guy, it is glad that this guy don't go do juju. Oh. That's the kind of big making of, the big comfortability you are going to achieve this year. You are going to be so big that even if it is not being big, 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 I'm talking about comfort. You'll be comfortable by God's grace. And that is my story, guys. I'm not going to lie to you. I came to Russia also some years back. I had no family. I had no friends here. I had nobody. I just came, a young boy looking for a better path in life. And glory be to God, I am here today. Okay. So I'm looking for the number. I want to drop it because I know some of you are waiting for that number so that you can jump on the free call. That free call is going to be for only 5 people daily. So we are not ruling out the pre-process call. If you know that you are ready to start the process, instead of joining the free call, you can easily join the pre-process call early, fast. That's not a problem. What we are going to do on the free call is just to explain things to you about what the pre-process call looks like in a better understanding language, because some people don't understand why we are charging these fees, so that we can explain to you that it is not a charge. It is just a money that is added to your processing. Okay. So let me look for the number that you need. I don't know why my assistant is not in this call. She would have easily dropped the number to you guys or for you guys. If you guys don't mind, I might call it. Oh, okay, should be on this one. Should be on this one. This is the number of our customer support. Or should I say our head of operations? Okay. It's like I don't have, where is she? Okay. My second phone. I need to grab my second. Sorry, guys. Let me grab my second phone. Sorry, guys. I'll just grab my second phone and get it. All right. Yeah. So, sorry, guys. I know you guys are waiting for this number, but I have like how many phones? Two, three phones. Okay, so the number is for those that want to jump on the free consultation call before the pre-process eligibility call. So you can find out the price of the call there. You can understand more about that call, and you can be able to get all the information you need about studying here in Russia. Okay, before you actually make a decision. So the number is 070 or +234. I'm going to be writing it down as I'm talking about it too, or as I'm calling it. So I'm gonna message you guys now. So the number is +234, guys. You can write it +234 70 34 37 37 35 55. All right. So the name of the assistant head of operation, she works directly with me. So every of your requests will be submitted to my desk. Her name is Bukola. So she's very active all of the times. You can reach out to Bukola to schedule the free call. So she's going to put you on the radar for the people that needs to be on the free call. So that call is a call to just explain what to expect, okay? And then you can jump on the real call, which is the pre-eligibility call after that, for those of you that are ready. But if you know that you are ready to start immediately, you don't need all of that, you can always schedule also the same number. You can schedule directly the eligibility call. All right, so thank you very much for joining us, guys. It's always a pleasure having you guys around. In Jesus' name, we thank you, Lord, for this meeting. We pray that the people here are equipped with enough knowledge and finance to be able to pursue their dreams in Jesus' name. Thank you, Lord. In Jesus' mighty name, we have prayed. Amen, 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 in Jesus' name. Thank you very much for joining us, guys. And as I will always say, see you guys in the next one. Paka, paka, das vidania, guys. See you guys in the next one.